Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a review on the Wet n Wild Shimmer to Reflect palettes. Well, they're calling it a palette. I don't really know if you'd call these palettes. They're kind of just like highlighters. You can literally use them for anything. Your face, your cheeks, bronzer. So there's one on here. There's one on here. That doesn't make any sense. There's one that I have that I do not believe you can get anymore. This is the Wet n Wild Fergie Center Stage Collection. This is in the color Hollywood Boulevard. This is a really pretty color. This has yellow, brown, and pink in it. So this could really be used as a bronzer, blush, or highlighter. So I do not think you can get this one anymore, but you definitely can get this one. This is the Wet n Wild. This is in the color I'll have a Cosmo. And this is just like pink and white, I believe. No, pink with like a peachy rose gold running through it. These are beautiful. They're really affordable. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them and then like read to you online what they say. So I'm going to swatch these. So there's my finger and I'm going to swatch it on my skin. I have really light skin on my hand, so it's going to look different on my face. So here is, I'll have a Cosmo. And then here is Hollywood Boulevard, and this is the Fergie line. This one would be great for bronzing, really, because when you mix all the shades together on this one, you kind of get like a beautiful bronzy shade, or even just like a deeper highlighter. If you wanted to do that, you could. So here's the two shades together. They're beautiful. I absolutely love them. I think I got this in a package from one of you. Thank you to whoever sent that. I can't remember, but I love it and it's beautiful. So what it says on the back, it says this perfectly coordinated baked trio delivers high pigment in a wet or dry formula for a glowing, extra reflective finish. Baked girls don't shy away from a little sparkle. That's what this one says. And this is the Fergie one I just read. And then on this one it says the perfectly coordinated baked trio delivers high pigment in wet or dry formula for a glowing, extra reflective finish. Don't shy away from a little sparkle. So apparently you can use these wet or dry, so you can use them with a setting spray, which I probably should grab mine so I can show you. So I'm just going to grab my e.l.f. setting spray, and I'm probably just going to wet my finger and do like a little, so I'm just going to go like that. Let that dry off a little, and I'm just going to dip it in here and see how it swatches when it's wet. So this is, I'll have a Cosmo, and this is wet. So we're going to see how it performs when it's wet. So yes, it's a little bit deeper. So here it is when it's wet, and then here's, I'll have a Cosmo when it's dry. So you can definitely tell that this is more intensified when it's wet, which makes sense because that would obviously intensify the effect of anything that says that it's supposed to be, you know, used wet or dry. So I'm going to do the Fergie one. Here's the Fergie one, and I'm going to do it over here. Yes, these are much more pigmented when you use them wet. So here is Hollywood Boulevard wet, and so also these are not, they're not powdery at all, so that's like a huge thing. Another huge thing that I love. Wet n Wild makes a lot of really nice powders, whether that's, so here they are again. So now I'm going to try them on my face. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put like a one on this cheek and then one on that cheek so you guys can see them, how they work. So what I think I want to do is I kind of want to maybe like use one of them and dry over here and then one wet over here, because I feel like that would be like a good idea. So I think I'm going to do the Fergie one on this cheek dry. So I'm just going to take my little highlighting brush and I'm going to spray that with my setting spray. And I'm just going to see how that works. Let's see how it works. So I should probably zoom you guys in. So I'm going to pretend that I'm using this as a highlight. So I'm just going to go right up here and start swiping very gently along my cheekbones. And as you can see, this is being used wet. and it's already like really like showing up. And then if you want to, you can just like take like a fluffy brush and like really like blend it in. So that's how it looks when it's wet with the brush. Now I'm going to take a dry brush and I'm going to put this one on dry over here on this side with this brush right here. So this is dry on this side. Okay, it's so hard to, okay, here we go. So this is what it looks like over here dry. So it's very much less, it's less, what's the word? It's less impactful. There. I couldn't think for a second. So it's really like doesn't show up much when it's not like wet. So if you wanted to do really intense look or really just like a glowy like barely there look, you could do it either way. That's what I love about this, is you can do whatever you want really. So my favorite way to probably wear it, because I like really intense highlight and like color, is to use it wet, but you guys can use it however you want. So now what I'm going to do for the other one is I'm going to, where is my color switch? Okay, here we go. So what I'm going to do for the pink one is I'm going to put it like on my forehead right over here and over here. So up here is going to be dry and then down here is going to be wet. So the reason why I'm doing this is I don't have nowhere else to go after this, and I really want to show you guys how they look on the face. And I don't really want to like wipe this off and like screw it all up. So I'm just showing you how it looks on the face. You can use this however you want. I'm just showing you. So obviously this is going to look silly in about 2 seconds. So now I'm going to take the pink one and I'm going to use that wet first. And I actually think I'm going to put the wet one down here just because it's easier and I don't have to worry about getting it in my hair. So I'm going to take, I'll have a Cosmo, and I'm just going to dab it because this is where you would normally put highlight. Look down in the cheek area. Or even on the nose. You know, I'll do the tip of my nose because you can also, so there's what it looks like. You're wet. I'm getting confused. So that's pretty shimmery when it's wet. Like you want to make sure you really blend this out though. You don't want to make it look like you just have like tons of like a really like wet spot of highlight on there. So now that I like brushed it out, it looks like really natural. So now I'm going to go in and I think I'm going to use my nose for this next part. So this is the dry one and it's the pink one. So this is what it looks like when it's dry. So it's like a more of a natural finish when it's dry. So as you can see, like I'm highlighting the bridge of my nose for a reason so you guys can tell. So here's the pink when it's wet and then here's when it's dry. So it's definitely different. You can definitely tell that this is more like in your face and then this is more like relaxed. So there's both of them. And my overall review on these is I love them. I recommend them. I think you guys definitely should go get them. I know you guys can't really get the Fergie one, but definitely go get the I'll Have a Cosmo because they're beautiful. And I will read to you what they say online. So online only at Ulta, but they do sell these everywhere. So they're $5.99 at Ulta, and so what they say on there is, You Glow Girl, Wet n Wild's to Reflect Shimmer palette has perfectly coordinated shimmering trios and a beautiful pearl finish. The big technology delivers high pearl and pigment payoff and can be applied wet or dry. Each palette provides an instant bronze or a slight hint of color for glowing complexion. That's what it says. And these are rated 5 stars, which I can't complain. Why wouldn't they be? So yeah, that's it for these, and these are, like I said, these are amazing. Go get them. These will definitely be in my full face of Wet n Wild videos. well, there's only going to be one of those. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it. Hope you subscribe and like the video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.